All right, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be looking at the 2025-2026 secondary essay prompts for Rush University Medical College. So these are the most recent prompts available at the time of this recording, but if they change, of course, we're going to update our website resources accordingly. So Rush has a really long established history going back to its founding in 1837. The average GPA and MCAT of students starting Rush in 2024 were 3.67 and 509, respectively. These are definitely on the lower end compared with other allopathic med schools, which is part of the reason why Rush receives so many applications and is considered a low yield school with around a 3% acceptance rate. One feature of Rush's MD program to be aware of is the unique flipped classroom model they use for first and second year classes. It basically eliminates the standard lecture-based class environment, and instead students have to familiarize themselves with the materials and concepts on their own time, and then meet during class to discuss and ask questions under faculty supervision. After you watch this video, don't forget to check out the other videos in our prompt analysis playlist, as well as our secondary series playlist, which does a deep dive on the best approaches for each of the 6 main secondary prompt categories. Also, on the topic of secondary essays, be sure to check out our secondary essay library, which has sample essays for each of these Rush prompts, as well as for every other prompt required by US and Canadian med schools. That's right, every single prompt by every US and Canadian med school we have a sample essay for on our website. So go check that out. We have over 1,600 essays over there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first prompt for Rush. So the first prompt reads, Rush Medical College is located on Chicago's near west side and serves a diverse patient population. We seek to train physicians who can connect with diverse patient populations with whom they may not share a similar background. Tell us about a life experience that has broadened your own worldview or enhanced your ability to understand those unlike yourself and what you learned from this experience. You have 1,000 characters to respond, which is just about 250 words. So this is a type of diversity essay, but maybe not in the way you're expecting, right? Rather than asking you to explain what makes you a diverse individual who is unique from other applicants, they actually want to know how you interact with people who are different from you. Specifically, they want to hear about a single life experience that broadened your worldview and made you more open-minded. This is why it's so important to read and reread the prompt to make sure you're really responding to what the prompt is actually asking. Okay, that's one of the biggest problems we see with our students is they just don't respond to the specific language of the prompt. So make sure you're really reading the prompt and internalizing it before you respond to it. This prompt is really relevant, of course, because doctors are constantly encountering people from a wide variety of backgrounds, right? A doctor will have vastly different life experiences, beliefs, and views from some of the people they encounter every day on the job, including patients and colleagues and other hospital staff in general. So they really need to be able to connect with each of those individuals and provide them all with the same level of care and respect. So it's your job to show the AdComs at Rush that you're prepared to handle those interactions with empathy and compassion. Be really intentional about the topic you choose for this essay, because a lot of applicants make the mistake of telling a story of a time when they just passively learned about or observed another culture. For example, attending a cultural performance or event or having surface-level interactions with people while traveling internationally. These types of experiences usually aren't interactive enough or sustained enough to really enhance your ability to understand those unlike yourself. And that's a direct quote from the prompt itself. At least not in a meaningful way, right? So also you want to be careful if you want to write about a short-term mission or service trip where you met people from another culture, cultural, or socioeconomic background, because even though these experiences can be eye-opening, they usually aren't sustained enough to give you the opportunity to really get to know the other individuals on a personal level. That's not to say that this topic is totally off limits, but you really don't want your main takeaway from this essay to be something like, after spending time with this impoverished community, I realize how much more fortunate I am compared to other people, right? You really don't want to write something like that, because that realization doesn't really spark any meaningful or actionable growth. It might make you more grateful for what you have, and it might make you more aware that other people don't have the same privileges as you do, which is an important realization to have in life. But beyond that, what can you do about it? And how could that directly impact the way that you approach conversations with your patients or colleagues and understand their needs? The stories best suited to this prompt are often the ones where you interacted directly with someone who was different from you in some way, and as a result of your interaction or conversation with them, your perspective shifted significantly. And whatever story you choose to tell, it's also a good idea to mention somewhere how you think this will translate to your career in medicine. What will this new worldview or enhanced understanding actually look like in action as you take on the responsibilities of a med student and a doctor one day? All right. So the second prompt for Rush is actually a 3-part, fully optional prompt. However, we highly recommend responding to at least one, and if applicable, all 3 parts. It reads, distance traveled is the metaphorical distance that represents the journey an applicant undertakes throughout their life, encompassing achievements, personal identity, and the competencies developed along the way. The Committee on Admissions seeks and values the skills and competencies that applicants develop as a result of their individual experiences and recognizes them as desired and essential attributes of a future physician. Based on your experiences and your distance traveled, please describe any adversities, challenges, and/or marginalized experiences that you have encountered. Optional. 2A, please describe the effect of these adversities, challenges, and/or marginalized experiences on you as an individual. Explain how you overcame them, what skills you built, what lessons you learned, and how these experiences motivated you to be a doctor. Again, optional. 2B, can you describe a time when you recognized your privilege and used it to promote health equity? Please share specific initiatives, projects, or actions in which you were involved and the impact they had. All of these, of course, are optional. So you have 1,000 characters to respond to each of the 3 parts of this prompt. So this is a really unique take on the typical adversity essay prompt. Instead of prompting applicants to simply tell a story about a time they overcame a challenge, this prompt gets more nuanced, and it leaves room for students from a variety of backgrounds and life experiences to respond in a way that feels more authentic. It's ultimately up to you to decide how you want to interpret the definitions of adversities, challenges, and/or marginalized experiences. But the wording of the prompt is so open to interpretation that it seems to be an open invitation for any applicant to respond. Everyone experiences challenges in life, and AdComs won't be making admissions decisions based on whose challenges are the most shocking. If it impacted you significantly and sparked significant growth or realization for you, then it's probably worth writing about. One word of warning here, though: don't feel the need to embellish or exaggerate your own life experiences just for the sake of this essay. What's most important here is that if you answer the first prompt, which you probably should, then you definitely need to also answer the second prompt, right? If you choose to answer the first prompt, then you definitely need to answer the second prompt. The AdCom will be just as, if not more, interested in what you have to say about how you grew from a challenging experience as they are interested in what you have to say about the challenge itself. And don't forget to tie it back into your desire to become a doctor as the end of the prompt requests. The third prompt shifts away from adversity and challenges to focus on how you've utilized special advantages or access to opportunities to help promote health equity. Now, keep in mind that just because you wrote about experiencing challenges, adversity, or marginalization in the first two prompts, that doesn't mean you don't have anything to write about for prompt 3. Even if you come from a marginalized background or you've experienced significant adversity, perhaps you experience privilege in specific contexts where your professional connections, language skills, socioeconomic status, access to education, or physical abilities provide you with an advantage. When responding to this prompt, be sure to respond to it in full. Specifically, be sure to share specific initiatives, projects, or actions you were involved in and the impact they had. Even if you've already written about some of these things in your primary application, this is your chance to help illuminate why you took those projects on, what you contributed, what they meant to you, and how they reflected your value for health equity. It's worth noting that in past years, Rush had a prompt that was heavily focused on community. It emphasized the fact that they were looking for applicants who were prepared to really embed themselves in the community and commit to helping make long-term, long-lasting positive change. So, if you can tell a story about a time in your life when you were involved in a long-term or far-reaching effort to improve healthcare access or quality of care to a person or community, all the better. And that's a wrap for Rush. We hope you find this resource helpful as you work through your Rush secondaries. And if you're in search of sample essays for these prompts or sample essays for, again, every prompt required by every med school in the US and Canada, be sure to check out our Secondary Essay Premium Example Hub, where we have over 1,600 essays in total. Take care.